Hi all, my name is Ninya Cherayithodi and this video is about case study on my client Mrs Needu Che. This video will detail the career journey of Needu as well as will look into different career metaphors related to her experience. So let's go into video. Here is a background of my client Mrs. Needu Che, who has completed her 10 years work experience with one among the top MNC in India. She had completed her bachelor's in electronics and communication engineering from Kerala, India back in 2011. Being born in a family where most of them being educated was a privilege indeed for her academic and career growth. However, on the other side, most of the family members was employed in government sector, including her parents, and others insisted her to have a government job. This was the place where she had encountered the first inheritance in her career. Her parents were so supportive and wanted her to pursue the career as per her wish. Things was difficult for her, but her parents was on her side. So post her study, she got placed in emphasis as entry level engineer. Company location was out of the state, that is Bangalore, and that was the first time she went and stayed alone in a new city. Through hard work, she got her first promotion in 2013 as delivery software trainee engineer, and in 2015 she got promoted as delivery software engineer, and in 2016 promoted as delivery senior software engineer. She worked as team lead for different projects where multiple seniors was part of the same, which was initially difficult to manage between hierarchy. In 2019 she got promoted as delivery module lead and company offered her H-1B visa to United States of America. Now she is working from the client location. So Needu has always been hardworking, determined. She has always attempted new ways of doing things which has motivated and inspired her team members. In fact, she is the only trainee from her batch to achieve lead promotion within a short span of time. So now let's look into different career metaphors related to Needu's career path. First one is career as cycle. There are different possible phases like exploration, establishment, mid-career, reinvention and retirement. Exploration: in this state, Needu has just started her career, explored opportunities in her domain of study as her desire. She moved to Bangalore alone, which is totally a new city for her, with the determination of achieving a great career. So in establishment then, even though the city was new for her and she never traveled alone until that time, she established herself in the company with all the obstacles she had in her career. Needu gained experience in her domain, improved skills and competencies, and was promoted many times in these years. So next stage, mid-career, this phase was crucial for Needu as she got promoted as delivery lead with an on-site opportunity in United States of America. So being married and having all roots in her own country, India, she was confused whether to accept the on-site opportunity or not. In the state of reinvention, this confusion was sorted best by her husband, who offered her all the support and accompanied her to United States of America. In 2019, Needu with her husband moved to United States of America and started working from there. This phase transformed her career as she reinvented her potential, which was stuck between family and values. The last stage, retirement. Needu's plan of retirement is interesting. So being so much dedicated to work, she wanted to continue working in the field until she really wanted. She with her husband has planned for a retirement life as entrepreneurs, starting some business related to food like a cafe serving variety of cuisines. The cafe will be in India, as she told me, will welcome customers to work from cafe if needed. Lastly, she told me that it is not about where you are working from, it is about how good you are working it. And I think that makes sense. Let's now look if Needu's career is a fit for her. We will analyze different fits like skills, values, personality, cultural, and career goal fit. As we already discussed, Needu's desire is to work in the domain of her study as her skills are good at the same. She has indeed proven the same throughout her career path. Further, I believe that if a person has the right skills for a job, they are more likely to perform well and enjoy their work. Neither wanted to continue being associated with emphasis, and it's been 10 years, and she believed that there is no need to change the company if the current company can meet the personal goals of the employee. This describes her stability, that is a value fit. Another one example of Needu's hard work is when her during training session turned up to the office at 2 a.m. in the morning, walking for about 1.5 kilometer, not because the manager told to, but on the desire to learn SAP and to work with the senior team. And her seniors still demonstrate this story among the new batches as an inspirational one. Third, personality fit. Needu being an analytical person, I believe this career is best fit for her, as working in technological field requires a lot of analytical thinking capabilities, which she already has. With her analytical personality, she was entitled to train seniors for some projects at her company. Further, when promoted and moved to USA for her on-site job, she adapted to change and proved herself. That is the cultural fit. Even though she traveled with her husband, first day at office and being in the new country was a new experience for her. She felt worried and wasn't aware of the methodology practiced in client office, and there were no Indian people in her team. Regardless of all this, she managed to become a part of the team and started feeling comfortable. Career goal. Career goal of Needu is to continue working in technological industry as technological changes in times. Her goal as of now is to improve her skills in SAP basis and be a designated SAP engineer. Here is a whole and code of Needu. Needu is a social person who enjoys working as team, achieving team goals. She is also organized, detail-oriented person who always do her projects to perfection. Further, being realistic, she is a practical person. An example of being SCR personality is when she was assigned with her first task in client location, that is USA. She created a team with people having least experience and more experience in the company. She wanted to give chance to all and understand their true potential. She believed in the team and guided the team for long-term project. Whenever the client requests for modification, she first review the same and check if this is practical. She and her team had gained recognition among the client for best performance and results with perfection. Let's now compare career metaphors cycle versus fit. In cycle, it shows the importance of continual learning, whereas in fit, less willing to take new challenges. Like clients shows less willingness to take new challenges when they found a role that is fit to them. So in case of Needu, she believed in continual learning and encouraged herself to regularly evaluate and update her knowledge and abilities in order to stay current and adaptable in a job market that is rapidly changing. In cycle, it helps understand career transitions better, whereas in fit, career transitions are not explained, further focus to analyze a fit in different perspective only. It was indeed great to understand Needu's different career transitions from exploration to retirement plan. Like she joined the company as a trainee engineer and now achieved the position of delivery lead. In cycle, it encourages self-awareness, whereas in fit, it increases the pressure to perform. So in a CDP perspective, viewing career as cycle, the client themselves at times understand their skills, interest and values. Needu, by end of the conversation, confirm me of her retirement plans and career goal basis the skill she demonstrate or of basis self-awareness she had. Further, career metaphor cycle have lack of context. That is, it is possible that the career cycle model falls short in its ability to take into consideration the larger social, economic, and cultural variables that influence career growth. For example, the model does not account for how discrimination, social inequality, or structural hurdles may affect people's job chances. Like the client may not be able to explain the inheritance at different stages, as the metaphor was all about career transitions more. Whereas in fit, it details every context of being fit, analyzing skills, values, cultural personality with examples, of course. In metaphor cycle, only limited guidance can be given. Like the career cycle model may offer a helpful framework for considering professional growth, of course, but it could not offer real advice or methods for accomplishing career objective. Whereas in fit, more advice can be given since the client has found a role that is fit in the career. In Needu's case, I suggested Needu to attend for training programs related to SAP, which is her career goal, which can improve her skills and expertise in the field. Let's now look into another career metaphor, career as inheritance. We will review how Needu's career is heavily influenced by her background, including her family, socio-economic status, education level, and cultural values. For example, if someone comes from a family of doctor, lawyers, or business owners, they may feel pressure or expectation to follow their parents' footsteps. Likewise, Needu's parents and family members were employed in government sector, and she felt that pressure of having followed the same footsteps of the parents or family members. That was the first time she encountered the inheritance in her career. Further, since she was part of an upper middle class family, people suggested her to be in her hometown and get settled in some or other job just for the sake. However, her desire was to explore opportunities in her field. With the desire, she moved out of the state, that is to Bangalore city, where everything was new for her. She had to move out of the state for better opportunity, where she faced inheritance to adapt to change initially. Later, once she was established in her career and had already made a network, she faced unexpected inheritance when she moved to United States of America, wherein encountered a cultural inheritance. That was the time when she realized moving out of the state was easy than moving out of the country. Conclusion: understanding the correct fit of role in career is important. Inheritance can occur in early stages of career, and overcoming those inheritance can result in greater career prospects. It is necessary to analyze and evaluate the skills and competencies to adapt to the changes in the industry. These are the list of references used in creating this presentation. That is the end of the presentation. Thank you. If you have any doubts, please feel free to contact in the email below.